Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag's MongoDB tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how to install MongoDB 8 and configure authentication and allow access from the remote server on CentOS 9. So just assume that we have a MongoDB database server that is the IP is 192.168.224.157. So I'm running with this one with the VMware. So this is my VMware workstation. Here I'm running with that, and just let me check with the IP address. Let it open. Okay, so IP minus A. So you can able to see here 192.168.224.157 is running there. Okay, so I'm going to access this one with SSH. So CMD SSH deep. I have a user root at the rate 192.168.224.157. So I'm able to access that one, and my IP address 192.168.224.157. Okay, so next step. So part one, I'll just go through the MongoDB database install access from the MongoDB Compass from Windows from step-by-step process. And second, in the part one, that is step one. So install MongoDB Community Edition in CentOS 9. Follow the steps. Install MongoDB Community Edition using the yum package manager. Configure the repository. So create a repository. So I'm going to create a repo. So vi. So this is my repo. So here I'm going to insert this one MongoDB details. So MongoDB organization, I am just going to install the MongoDB 8.0 and name is the MongoDB repository base URL. We have a UI using the this URL to access the MongoDB. So there is a 8.0 and GPG key automatically it will assign. So just copy this one and just paste to your page. So this part is done. Now install the MongoDB community server. So install the latest edition with the following command. So this is the command you using this command you can install that one. Or another thing is that if you want the specific version, then you can just define the version just like 8.0.10 and database 8.0. This one. So like this you can also run. So I am going to add the latest version of the MongoDB. So next is directory path. So use the default directories. By default, MongoDB runs using the Mongo user account and uses the following default directories. So where slash lib slash mongo. This is a data directory, and the log directory is the where slash log dash MongoDB. So this is the log directory. So package manager creates the default directory using the installation. The owner and group name are the Mongo. So if directory is not created, then you can create the manually and you have to change. You have to give the permission. So permission, just like I'm giving the MongoDB, this one group and Mongo user permission. So let it complete. Next, if change the run the MongoDB process, you give the new user access to this directory. If you are changing the any user change. And next is the SC Linux if enforce. So SC Linux policy you can install, and you can download and install. You can run the single line, and you can install that one. So you can able to see here what are the things it defined there. If you go to manually install, so there's a MongoDB organization, MongoDB org database. So you can able to see MongoDB org, MongoDB org database, MongoDB database tool, and Mongos and Mongo tools. So all the tools they are installing the 8.0.1. So this is the latest version they are installing there. So running the transaction. So one by one this is installing. So MongoDB Mongos 2.3.2 is installing there. So installation installed. What are the things installed? You can able to see. So there is a MongoDB database tool, MongoDB Mongos 2.3.2, Mongo DB or org, MongoDB org database tool, extra org Mongos, org server, and org tools. These are the 8 things are installed there. So installation is completed, and now I have to check the directory path. Let me check the directory path is there or not. So directory path is there, and log path. Let me check. If not there, then you have to create this one. So this is the directory path. If you are not use the default directory, then you can change the directory and you can change into the mongo.config file. To run the manage the Mongo services, I have to list out the init system. Let me check this one. So system, this is running with my this one appropriate this one select system MD systemctl. This is running. So now start the MongoDB service. So you can click on the systemctl start MongoDB Mongo. So just click on this. Now you can check the status. So MongoDB service is running there. Okay. So if you are getting error, then you can run the daemon reload and you can check the same process. So status you can check. So status we already check. Now in the system reboot we can just enable this one. Okay, enabled. Now, if you want to stop the service, then you can run the sudo systemctl stop mongod, and if you want to restart, then restart is this command. So same command is there. Now you can begin with the Mongoose. So Mongoose, let me just check with the Mongoose. I'm logged in with the local host, and here you can able to check. So DBs, so DBs. Then you can able to check the database list is able to access there. Part 2. The allow MongoDB connection from the remote server IP address. You need to make the changes. So you have to make the changes. So where in the mongo.config file, we have to change the configuration. So let me go there. VI. So here you can able to see there is a bind address will be the 127.0.0.1. Enter 0.0.0.0 to bind all the I allow to the allow any all the server. So I am doing that. Now restart the service. So I have done this one. Bind address will be there. So I have changed to the 0.0.0.0.0. So if you want to restrict access from the specific IP address, just like 192.168.1.100, then you have to put with the comma. This will be the for the local host. This will for the particular IP address. Okay. Now open the port 27017 in firewall. Just I'm trying to access with the MongoDB Compass. So I have installed MongoDB Compass in the Windows system. You can download MongoDB Compass from the MongoDB site. You can download the MongoDB Compass GUI tool. This is a graphical user interface tool for the MongoDB. This is a default tool. So here you can download. If you're Windows, you can downloading whatever the platform you are downloading, you can download from there, and just package related to package, just like you are downloading for the Ubuntu, then you will be the Debian package, DB package, and if you are doing for the REHL, then you will the RPM, Red Hat Package Manager, you will get it. So like this, you can download, and I want to access that one. So IP address is 192.168.224.157. I'll get an error because so connecting to this database server, so it's still not connected. I'll get an error because there is a firewall setting is not enabled. So here I'm going to allow the firewall setting is wrong. So how will allow MongoDB port in CentOS. So here we can update the rule and we can allow the service. S- s- So I'm going to running this one. Here you can able to see there is a error. So now I'm going to allow the specific IP address 27017, adding to the rule. Okay, trusted IP. So this is success. Now you can able to check. Just click here. After adding the services, after adding the this one firewall, allowing the port. After that, you have to reload the service. So I'm going to reload the service. Still, we are getting the error in the MongoDB Compass. So I'm going to reload the service. So success, service is reloaded. Now I'm going to access the database. So now you can see there is a connected with the particular IP address, and I am able to connect with the admin config and local, all the things. So now if I'll connect with the command cell, Mongo cell, then also I will get the same. So DB, so you can able to see admin config and local is there, and same thing is there, admin config and local. Now next, we need to do this one. Now configure the MongoDB user authentication, optional but recommended. Allowing remote access make you the MongoDB instance more vulnerable to unauthorized access. It's highly recommended to set up user authentication to secure your database. So create an admin user. So Mongo's already we have there. Now I'm going to use the MongoDB database, admin database. So use admin, and there is a command to create the database user. So I'm going to create the database user. So DB create, the username is admin, password is admin at the rate 123, and role is the user admin any database, and DB name is admin. So it will give the OK one. If you OK one, then it will be fine. So OK one. So we're getting the output. Now enable the authorization by adding the following line in mongo.config. So I'm going to add this line in mongo config. So vi slash etc mongo config. So here you can able to see there is a security is there. So here I'm going to add this one, authorization is enabled. Now I have to restart the MongoDB service. So MongoDB service is restarted. Now let me try to log in with the user, particular user. So here I'm going to put my host IP 127.0.0.1. In localhost I'm trying. Okay. Just so Mongo's host name, my and port to 27017, user admin and password admin. So connected, you can able to see using the MongoDB 8.0.1 and Mongo's is the 2.3.2. So DBs you can able to see the databases. Now I'm going to change access this one with a different password. Just I'm trying to connect this one with the admin user and admin password. So admin password is not there, not set, not created. So just if you enter, then you will get a error, authentication failed. So you have to provide the username and password, correct username and password, then only you can log in. So test remote connection. We have already test with the local host. You can test with the Mongo's and remote IP and host name will this. So if I'll try like this in my system, my host name is 192.168.224.157. So I'm able to access because remote server is allowed. And with the username password also, you can access with the your remote server. This is my local system. I am accessing with that. And I'll pass this one. Mongo Shell is installed in my system. 192.168.224.157. So you can able to see, you can access with the 192.168.224.157 is there. So exit. So this is completed. In this video, we have learned how to install MongoDB 8, configure authentication, and allow access from the remote server on CentOS 9. So we test the remote connection. It's working. For any doubts and query, please write on the YouTube video comment section. Follow the process on in the video. Please subscribe and like for the more videos. Don't forget to follow, like, share, and comment. Thank you for watching.